Derek Lunsford, the Titan who defied limits. Under the blistering lights of the Olympia stage, where only legends dared to tread, Derek Lunsford stood, a sculpted colossus, forged in the fires of unrelenting willpower. His presence was not merely seen, it was felt, a force of nature wrapped in sinew and steel. Every fiber of his being spoke of a man who had defied expectations, shattered boundaries, and rewritten the script of bodybuilding itself.
Come on, here we go. Okay. Come on. Keep it moving. Yep.
From humble beginnings in the heartland of America, Derek's rise was never one of mere talent, but of an insatiable hunger that burned within him. A hunger to be greater, a hunger to conquer, a hunger to carve his name into the annals of history. Unlike many who faltered under the weight of their ambitions, Derek embraced the struggle, knowing that each rep, each bead of sweat, and each moment of agony was a step closer to immortality. He did not walk the path of the ordinary. No, Derek Lunsford was destined for something far beyond the realm of the mundane. When he first stormed onto the 212th Division, his physique was already something out of myth. Thick, dense muscle packed onto a frame that seemed chiseled by the gods themselves. His symmetry was poetry in motion, his conditioning razor sharp. He dominated, winning the 212th Mr. Olympia title and standing atop the mountain that so many before him had only dreamed of scaling. But Derek was not content. A true warrior never settles. He could hear the roar of destiny beckoning him toward an even greater challenge. The open division, where giants roamed and history was written in sweat and iron. Many doubted him. Could a man who once ruled the 212th Division step onto the battlefield of mass monsters and hold his own?
New champion,
Sincerely means so much to me. That means you guys out there are rooting for me and supporting me more than any other.
Could he stand against titans who outweighed him, outmassed him, and had years of dominance behind them? The answer was written in the fire of his eyes, in the unbreakable resolve of a man who knew nothing but forward motion.
Lunsford.
He stepped onto the open Olympia stage with a physique that was beyond comprehension, a blend of sheer size and aesthetic perfection, a balance of power and beauty that made even the most seasoned veterans take notice. Every pose he struck sent shockwaves through the arena. His back, an intricate map of ridges and valleys, stood as one of the greatest in the sport's history. His legs, pillars of raw strength, carried the weight of his unrelenting ambition, and his conditioning? Flawless. Flawless. When he stood under the final lights, his breath heavy but his spirit unbroken, it was clear to all. Derek Lunsford was not just a competitor. He was a phenomenon, a force that could not be denied. A new era had arrived, and he stood at its helm, a warrior reborn in the flames of competition. Derek Lunsford is not merely a bodybuilder. He is proof that the impossible is nothing but a word, that limits are meant to be destroyed, and that legends are not born. They are built, rep by grueling rep. Beneath the crushing weight of expectation and the unwavering belief that greatness is always within reach.